Creating custom Pokemon for you! Welcome back, everyone, to the show where we select lucky commenters to spin a series of random wheels that give us factors for a Pokemon that we then create just for you. It's gonna be an awesome episode today, y'all. We're gonna make amazing custom Pokemon as always, but before we get started, I do have some quick reminders. First off, if you end up liking today's video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And of course, if you want a custom Pokemon for yourself, all you have to do is leave a comment under this video because I'll be randomly selecting people from this video's comments for the next episode. That's right, everyone who gets a custom Pokemon is just randomly selected from the comments. It's just most fair that way, but it also makes it way more important to subscribe with the notification bell turned on, because of course you'd need to see the episode to know that you even got a custom Pokemon, so subscribe now, and without further ado, let's get into the first Pokemon. And this one will be for Packers Fan 2004. I'm glad you like the series. So alright, Packers Fan, let's start by getting the power level of your Pokemon, and you are going to be the God Pokemon! After over 100 custom Pokemon, we have finally achieved the highest rarity. It finally happened! That is amazing! Amazing! What's up, y'all? Yes, this is the announcement of my fan-made Pokemon game, Pokemon Void. That is the official name. And I'm just gonna rant here for a second. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about, but the first thing I want to say is, unfortunately, this game is nowhere close to being done, at least right now, but let me explain why. So back in the day, I used to do the custom Pokemon series only on TikTok, and back then, I was working on the game all the time. I think I have over like 500 hours put into it from back then. But then TikTok got announced to be banned, so I had to move over to YouTube, and that just took all my free time. I had no time to work on the game because I was trying to make YouTube videos for the first time. And then because I was revitalizing the custom Pokemon series, I really couldn't work on the game because I didn't know what Pokemon I could build the game around. Because everything about the custom Pokemon series is random, I don't know what legendaries I can build a story around because I haven't seen the wheels. Like, I don't know what the legendary will even be like. So I decided at the time it would be best to just work on the game Bible while also working on the custom Pokemon videos so we had enough Pokemon to go off of for the eventual game. And if you don't know, a game Bible is basically when you plan out an entire game before you actually go in and do the physical work of making it. You basically write the entire story, how it's gonna go, features, stuff like that. And after 100 custom Pokemon episodes, that is where we're at. We have a ton of Pokemon to work with, and I've completed the game Bible with the full story and everything. Now, real quick, that doesn't mean the custom Pokemon series is going away. It just means we have enough to go off of where I can start building the game. And y'all probably have a ton of questions about the game itself. I'm gonna try to answer what I think y'all would ask if we're doing a Q&A, and while I answer those questions, I'm going to put some footage of the game that I've worked on so far right here so you can see what it looks like. First of all, what is the game going to be like? The game is going to be a lot like this. It's made in RPG Maker through Pokemon Essentials, which if you don't know is basically a program that lets you make your own custom Pokemon game without knowing how to code. You just kind of put things together. So that's why it looks like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's just the program. I'm not going to like be able to create custom graphics or a custom system for the game. Like, not only do I not know how to do that, that would take probably a million years for me to figure out. So while we probably will make some custom sprites and cool stuff like that, this will be the general feel of the game. Next up, will the game be free? Obviously, the game will be free. In fact, I'm going to try to distance myself from making money off the game as much as possible. It's not going to be on a website with ads. You're definitely not going to be charged for it. When it's done, I see it being released through some sort of Google Doc where you can just download it real easy and be able to like play this experience that I've made for my fans. Real simple. And hey, y'all, if Nintendo sends me that cease and desist, I'm taking it down. I don't want any smoke with Nintendo at all. Next question, will there be any real Pokemon in the game? No, I think it would be cooler if it's only custom Pokemon. So while it's really easy to add real Pokemon into Pokemon Essentials or whatever, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to have the custom Pokemon only. I think that's way cooler. And the next big question is obviously, when will the game be done? And that actually has an exciting answer. I will be working on making this game live on YouTube. I don't have the schedule worked out yet, but stay tuned for that. And in addition to that, I'm also going to start releasing long form and short form videos updating you about the game while also implementing your ideas into the game. By that, I mean the custom Pokemon series is so built around giving stuff to y'all that I think it only makes sense for the fan-made game to have some input from y'all. So a good example would be like, hey, I think the first route should have a broken down truck with a trainer who wants you to help them fix it. That would be really cool. And then I would literally put that idea into the game, and that's just a small example. Obviously, the ideas can be super grand or super small, and in fact, I want y'all to start right now. Let me know in the comments of this video what you think I should put in the game. Yeah, I guess that's all the major questions I think y'all would ask. At this point, I'm just super excited to finally be working on this thing. This is going to be my magnum opus of creation, and I'm excited to get into live streaming, honestly. That's something I'm really looking forward to. So please stay tuned for that first stream. I'm going to try to make it as exciting as possible, and if y'all show up and support, it'll definitely help me get the game done faster, so it's really a win-win. Super exciting stuff. I have a lot in front of me, but it's all really cool. I got to start working on the fan-made game while also keeping the custom Pokemon videos going. There is a lot of Pokemon in my future. I hope y'all stay tuned for all of it, but until then, peace.